Hey everybody, and welcome to another 1989 Batman.com Merchandise Spotlight. Today we're taking a look at the Toy Biz Batman Joker Cycle. This is one of the smaller size vehicles from the Toy Biz Batman line, much like the Batman Cycle that we've taken a look at before. Alright, so first we'll take a look at the box. We've got the same gold and purple motif that Toy Biz carried across all the Batman stuff. And Blue Box also used this kind of box design. We've got a drawing of Joker riding his Joker cycle up front, looking very much like a comic Joker. Then we've got a picture of the vehicle shooting the sidecar, the detachable launching sidecar blurb, the infamous Joker head in the circle logo. Along the sides, we have a picture of the Joker cycle and that same Batman logo. The top of the box illustrates how it works. Sidecar detaches and launches off to become a separate vehicle. The Joker's up to his old tricks with his freewheeling cycle and its sidecar to hold his goons. Detachable launching sidecar. It's got this box flap up top, which a lot of times you'll see folded over and taped down or cut off completely. The back of the box features other vehicles from the line, including the Turbine Sound Batmobile, the Bat Cycle, the Joker van, and then the electronic sound Batmobile, which doesn't really hold figures. We got a little blurb here at the bottom. It says the Joker's up to his old tricks with his freewheeling cycle and sidecar to hold any one of his goons or Batman. What? Oh. The Joker's up to his old tricks with his freewheeling cycle and its sidecar to hold any one of his goons or Batman if he captures him. With just a press of the button, the Joker can launch a sidecar at any unsuspecting enemy. The sidecar detaches and shoots off and can be used as a separate vehicle. The Joker cycle is uniquely designed with the Joker's menacing face and style. We get one more big shot of the Joker cycle up top, detaching launching sidecar, yada yada yada. The thing I find interesting on this box is there at no point is a picture of Joker or Bob the Goon in the cycle, which to me is kind of weird. Wouldn't you want to show your figures on the vehicle? Well, we're going to take a look at them on the vehicle when we take the loose version. So here we have Joker and Bob the Goon riding around on the Joker cycle. I decided not to capture Batman and put him in there. I just went ahead and stuck with Bob the Goon. Because if you have an opportunity to use Bob the Goon, you use Bob the Goon. As you can see, Joker has to kind of straddle it this way. It doesn't really... The box drawing makes it look like his legs go down, but there's no way of pulling that off. Just like the Batman cycle that we've looked at before, there's no way of doing the legs straight down like that. But they look pretty good once you have them all positioned inside there. If you want to see the action feature on it, there's a little tab back here. And you press this button, and Bob goes flying off on his own. Let's take a look at the sidecar all by itself, first of all. As it said on the box, it's a vehicle all its own. It's got 3 wheels along the bottom, so you can have Bob the Goon riding around in this little Joker car. And actually, it'd be kind of neat to have just Joker in there, because it's got the Joker motif on both sides, and it is kind of a Joker-y looking thing for him to ride around in. It's got these couple of turbine things in the back, green seat inside. And if you take a look at the cycle without the sidecar on there, it's got this little post in here. Almost looks like a gun or something like that, so you could kind of pretend that you shot it off and there's a gun in there. And that just snaps right back on. There we go. The Joker cycle itself has this crazy Joker face up front, Joker logo along the sides, and these grinning teeth thing on the back where the taillights are. Alright, let's get Joker back off of there. Inside is a little tiny sticker with some controls and gauges and things like that. Let's take a look at it next to the Toy Biz Bat Cycle. As you can see, the molds are pretty similar. I think the seat... Oh, you know what? I think the seats pieces are different. That's a pretty different... Oh, I see where they've changed it. This molding here where the wing goes out is different on that one, but the molding here where the seat is and stuff is the same. So there's a lot of similarities between the two cycles, where they've reused parts here and there to save a little bit of dough, but it is quite different when you see them next to each other. Let's see the Joker cycle next to the other Joker cycle from Kenner. Let's put this back on here. Alright, so the coloring is very similar with the purples and the greens. That's the Joker colors. We've got a bunch of gold also on the Toy Biz version, but this is like a reused RoboCop hog type of vehicle, and this is more of a street bike type of thing. Still, it'd be cool to have a couple of Bob the Goons or something like that to ride around in the different vehicles, maybe do some different heads. You'd have a bunch of Joker guys on different vehicles. Alright, so let's take a look at it one more time here, loose by itself, before we take it over to the couch and do the review. Hey everybody, welcome to another 1989batman.com merchandise spotlight, toy talk review, whatever you want to call it. Another Toy Biz piece, as you can see from the opening sequence. It is the Batman Joker Cycle vehicle from Toy Biz. This isn't one of the more common and recognized vehicles released with Batman from Toy Biz. Most people think of the Batwing and the Batmobile as the two major releases, and then the Batcave as a playset. Watch your feet there, pal. They don't really think of the Batcycle, the Joker van, or this as being like the big things that came out of there.
Thing. You could use like a lot of those things for that, because Joker van, Joker cycle, and then you could get a few Joker accessories from the other movies, and say like that huge car scene where they were chasing.
Oh, the big car chase, yeah. Well, this, I mean, we have two different Joker cycles. We got this one, and we got the one from Kenner. And that would be cool, like you're saying, to do like a bunch of Joker's goons. Maybe buy a bunch of Bob the Goons and get different heads and throw them on them.
Or buy some, or just buy like an animated series Joker and say there's some of the Jokers. There
you go. Well, this one, we've got the same kind of gold packaging motif that was carried across the Toy Biz line, with the purple piping, with the stars, the Batman movie logo. We got a little drawing of Joker here on his Joker cycle, detachable launching sidecar blurb there. Overall, I really like the Toy Biz packaging. I like the gold.
Like a superpowers type thing.
Kind of does, yeah. I just really like that it's gold. I like the gold, vibrant look to it. And there's just something about this packaging that really just hits home for me right around the time the movie came out. Because the Kenner stuff wasn't until later on. This really brings me back to kind of that time. The back of the package lists other vehicles, as we saw when we flipped around the thing. A turbine sound Batmobile, a Batcycle, Joker van, an electronic sound Batmobile. And then we've got a little blurb here on how to work a Joker cycle. You saw this closer up at the beginning sequence, so we're not going to go too much on it.
How do you really work anything on that?
Well, you press this button. There's well, you've got the sidecar, right?
Yeah.
Get in there. And it's supposed to stay on. There it goes. So you've got Joker's cycle here, which is basically a cycle. It looks a lot like the Batcycle mold. It's been tweaked to be the Joker cycle, though. And you put Joker on one side, and you put your Bob the Goon on the other side. He rides alongside.
Or something I would do, I'd put like my animated Harley Quinn in there.
Yeah, that'd be cool, too. Yeah, that's a good idea. You press this button in the back, though, and this front, it pops off, and it's its own little car. This reminds me a lot of the Kenner Mask Piranha vehicle, which had this sort of shooting detachable sidecar thing. And almost the little turbine jets in the back look a lot like it did on that vehicle, so it's possible.
That's a better way to get rid of Bob than just
just shooting him. This is a good way to get a spoiler warning.
You're near like a lake or something.
Yeah, just shoot him on off of there. So long, Bob. So he goes off and flying in this sidecar. And one of the neat things about this is the stickers.
Yeah.
It has like a Joker comic logo on both sides and ha-ha-ha's all over it.
I never really liked any thing with stickers too much, because a lot of times they're like a mess and they come off easily, but these ones are just cool looking.
Yeah, they're really neat. I really like, and I like the colors overall. This sort of light purple and the green. It's obviously Joker colors. It just looks neat.
Yeah.
And the fact that the sidecar can detach and kind of be its own vehicle, and this can go do its own thing, and this whole piece can pull off.
So it's basically just the plain Joker cycle.
Yeah, then you can have just a Joker cycle without the sidecar. So I think that's really neat that you've got a couple of options to play around with this vehicle. The Joker cycle from Kenner is neat, but it's really just kind of a RoboCop vehicle redone.
That's why I like the two motorcycles from this, because it's their own vehicle specially made.
Yeah, and they're kind of neat molds. There's these like kind of J type shaped things here for the right where the wheels are. It's got this neat kind of Joker face up front, and then some Joker lips on the rear
now,
lights.
This one doesn't have. They did tweak this one because there's not like the things that flip out.
There's no wing things. No, it's got the kickstand, and it's got these nice painted on. Are these painted on? Or are they? No, they're decals. these nice Joker logos with the Joker face and the circles behind it, kind of like what was on the Joker Goon jackets. It's got those on there. Overall, it's just
logo.
Yeah, either the TV or on there, the Joker Goon jackets. Overall, it's, I think, a really cool vehicle.
Yeah, I think I might actually. You told me that you prefer the Kenner one. I think I might prefer this one.
I think I might prefer this one the more I'm looking at it, too. I like how much stuff is going on.
Right.
And the fact that you can take off the sidecar and just have Joker on it by himself, it still kind of makes no sense that Joker would be driving around on this. Just like it doesn't really make sense that Joker's driving around that hog with the big thing up front. Because I just don't see a Joker as a really drive around a motorcycle kind of guy.
I remember, like, might want to get by in the city in an easier way.
Yeah, like he's riding around the Joker van with his goons or something like that. I don't really see him driving around on this that much.
I'd use it if I had it, but...
It's a cool vehicle. I think as a kid I would have loved to have this. I would have used this a whole lot. I would have popped Bob in here.
I would have really liked to put Harley Quinn in that thing next to Joker.
I really like that idea, and I'm probably going to do that with the pictures. I'm probably going to put a Harley in here. I'll have to borrow your Harley and put it in there. But yeah, this could be used across other lines. Like, you could use this as a Batman animated series, like Joker vehicle or something like that. And not just limit it just to the Batman movie stuff.
Right.
Or superpowers.
Although I've tried, Batman animated, you might have trouble getting it in. Batman animated, they don't really fit in any of the Toy Biz type stuff.
I think it would fit. I think it would fit.
Yeah, I'm thinking they don't fit in the other Kenner stuff. Like, they don't fit in the Kenner Batmobile or any of that.
Yeah, you're just limiting, you're just talking about that one. There's only like one or two things that doesn't work out so right. And it's more about Batman's ears that you're thinking of.
Yeah.
But I think this would work just fine. I think you'd be able to get them on here. I think it would look cool.
The one reason that she might not is because she has, like, the bent, like, leg thing.
I think she'll fit.
Okay.
I think she'll fit. There's a lot of space inside this. We'll find out when I take the pictures, but I think she'll fit. Overall, this is a much cooler vehicle than I thought it was when I first saw of the Joker cycle. And even having it sitting here for forever, I haven't really thought it was that cool until you really get out and kind of play around with it.
Well,
and now I'm thinking it's pretty neat.
I've kind of always preferred the look to this one.
Yeah. There's something, I mean, it's a weird kind of motorcycle-y look to it. It's more, it doesn't look like a hog or something like that. It looks more like a street racing bike or something like that. But I think the toy itself is cool. Maybe not the design of the motorcycle is so cool, but the toy itself is cool. Alright, so if you want to check out pictures of it, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the info section below this video, and there'll be a link down there to take you to still pictures of it. But I guess that's it on this one, right?
Yep.
So we will see you guys next time.